By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. By the way, friend, I respect you as a reactor. This is all about clout.
Hey y'all, good morning. How are you? Happy Thursday? Yeah, happy Thursday. Good morning. What's going on? Guys, I had to make some coffee, so I set up the room because after I made my coffee, I didn't want to have to come in here and set everything up because it takes a minute, seriously. So that's why when I set the room up and it takes me a minute to get in here, sometimes, the intent is never to make you guys wait. Not that anyone, I don't know. I hadn't heard anyone mention anything about that, but at the end of the day, it's set up, number one, so you guys can congregate and get a seat, get your snack, and just have it popping for when I turn things on. So hold on one second. Yes, thank you, Cheryl. You are so considerate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, my husband is home. He's on vacation this week. Like a lot of people are off this week. So thank you for, you guys are so awesome, period. Two things too, and let me write them down so I don't forget. Keisha just dropped a video this morning, guys. There's a hernia update. And Kwame Brown, who I love to listen to, was talking about yesterday getting served with some papers at the house and a black SUV pulling up and being part of YouTube now and realizing that there's crazy folks in the midst, in the midst, in the Kool-Aid. Yeah, when that unannounced guest came to the door, they was getting ready to get outfitted in a whole new way. And then when he saw the emblem on the unmarked car, they had their magnetic sign on. He said, luckily, as he was kind of coming down, he was able to ditch his firearm, which I'm sure he's licensed, I would assume, or for whatever he had. I'm sure, I don't know what his credentials are, but depending on where you live, some things need a credential and some things don't. In some states, you can't have shit. We all know this, right? So, but knowing that I think he lives in Georgia, maybe, or he lives south, yeah, you don't need much, depending on what he had. So, Keisha is a snooze fest. Keisha also is at 506K, guys. I don't know if you guys peeped that, if that's new news. I feel like I saw that last week at 507. Today I'm seeing 506. Still 500,000. So far be it from me. Far be it from me to think I'm new. Actually, if we do the math, I'm like 1%. Okay, I'm at the 1% of Keisha, right? So certainly I'm not giving her advice because there's that school of thought out there. Unless you have what I have, know what I know, been where I've been, you can't tell me nothing. But it is what it is. As a subscriber on Notification Gang Gang, I happen to notice that one of the channels that I love to watch Yeah, I just noticed that. No, and honestly, I don't care particularly. I just report on these YouTube streets. So anyone out there who cares and you were like, oh my God, or you're like, snooze fest, you've been updated. Okay. So take it for what it is. But Keisha is funny. I had somewhat of a slight hernia myself, which I did not know that when I had a C-section, guys. For those of you who may or may not know, and as you know, I think there's something called an incision hernia, if I'm correct. Any of my medical listas out there. So whenever my incisions healed, somehow part of my anatomy got fused to the wall of my abdomen. Go figure. So I didn't find that out until I had my anatomy scan before I had vertical sleeve. So they went in and corrected that for me when they were in there, because it wasn't anything urgent that they needed to open me up for. But it was something that while you're open, let's go ahead and fix that. You know what I mean? So a good doctor, right? But I think with they probably, if you see something, it's not only just say something. I think you got to do something. So something that really did need correcting, they went ahead and fixed that for me. But anyway, Keisha's got a hernia, guys. You know, that flat tummy that she's been wanting. You know, she's so small. And she has a hernia. So that's what I think she would say I forgot what it was. Something. I forget what she would say. No, you don't have that. Which basically I think was just like a distended stomach after having babies. No, she actually has a hernia, which, I mean, I think you could just see it and say she had a hernia, but I think some of the people something. She would always like struggle to say it. Now I'm struggling to say it. Anyway, guys, she's going to get it fixed. The funny thing are two things. One, finally, there's a new bra in the switch up. She has a beige surgical bra now, guys. To some of you, like, who cares about this, guys? She's been wearing the same surgical bra for 2 months. Okay. Then she was giving us the update. She's walking and she's trying to talk quietly. And she says, you know, Bae just told me that I need to call the doctor in the morning. And all of a sudden, so she's getting ready to lay down because she wants to show us her hernia. That thing was so funny. Hold on one second. Because it was funny. I was like, Jeremy is hilarious. We don't see Jeremy enough to me. Jeremy he's the ticket on the Keisha K. Lee show. And I guess Splash hasn't really been vlogging as much lately, but I just want you to hear this because he's so funny. Okay, so I just set the scene. Keisha's in the bathroom. She's telling us about the hernia. She's telling us that Bae just told her that she needed to get that fixed, right? So, okay.
Anyways, y'all, I gotta show y'all something. I just showed Babe and he's like, yeah, you're calling the doctor tomorrow. Because it's like making my stomach poke out even more. I noticed it while I was working out and it was not this bad before. So I'm about to show y'all. So this is my stomach like if I'm laying down. Y'all see that? Like I have a whole... like it's bulging out. What are you doing?
So she's laying down and she's getting up almost as if she's doing like a sit-up, and then she's like, and then Jeremy walks in. It's so hilarious, guys. It's like at 27 minutes. He walks in kind of like the look on his face, like, what's going on in here? I wish I could show this to you guys, but I don't have the energy at the moment, but it's funny. So This guy is funny.
What are you doing? I said, what the hell is who are you in here talking to? The camera. Being quiet.
He said, I came down the hall because who the hell are you talking to? Being quiet. I was like, if this is not T.I. and Tiny, I don't know who is. These two are a mess. Who you talking to? Being quiet. I'm talking to the camera. Oh, okay. Like she's only a vlogger, Jeremy. Jeremy, are you not used to her vlogging? Keisha, are you not vlogging in the house? Like, I just thought that was so silly. She's a whole vlogger. She films all the time, I would think. Are you not used to hearing her around corners talking like quiet? But maybe he is, but maybe she's not filming. Maybe she's just being sneaky. I don't know. But I just thought it was funny because I was like, how do you not know she's filming when she films and your house is a set, your apartment, whatever? But just listen to this real quick. He's so funny. My bad. My God. I mean, it was so typical boyfriend, husband walking in on you, something weird, and oops, my bad. Number one, again, Keisha, this was not a live video. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This was not a live video. Keisha loves to include outtakes or what really should be like bloopers in her videos. And that was something that happened that nobody really even needed to know. Okay. It was funny. It was cute. It was silly because I think most of us appreciate that Jeremy's kind of funny. You know, he is funny, silly funny, you know. And I think he's just, yeah, recti diastasis. She's always talking about that. Anyway, girl, you got a hernia. You got a good old fashioned hernia. Okay. And now it's time to go get it fixed. And it hurts. It's hurting now because now, you know, when you become aware of something now all of a sudden, and then you know what it is and the symptoms, etc. Now it's like, I feel it. Okay. You know how you didn't know, and then you become aware that something is, that you have something. It's like, oh my God, that's what I was just suppressing, you know, whatever. Anyway, cute. It was cute. It was funny. But it was a regular Keisha episode. Low key complaining, talking about entrepreneurial lifestyle, on being an entrepreneur, versus 9 to 5, whatever. Interesting. I was making coffee. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So, good morning, everyone. I did not even plan on talking about that, but guys, that is your Keisha update, guys. Okay. Nothing really different going on. I think she was out to lunch with Ashley at one moment, and that's Ashley S., I think her friend. Certainly not Lily, but this is Ashley, one of her Girls Like Us troupe. And I think earlier this week, if you're up to date and watching, you know, she's got a modeling group, and they are modeling her new hair offerings and such. I think that's it. The details I'm still skinny on. Is her male assistant still around? I don't know. I'm not up on that. If any of you guys know, you can let me know in the chat. It is what it is. Good morning, Ashley. Lady B Ashley, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Ashley is Notification Gang Gang again. Good morning, dear. How are you? Cheryl was, Ms. OKC, Annie, are you okay? I was trying to sneak in here, get things set up, and everyone was saying good morning, and I was just like, so I tried to say good morning real quick, and I was like, I'm going to get coffee, bye. Okay, so Natalie Simpero, good morning. KB Kisses, good morning. Trinice, Cheryl, I said hi for the 2-3 times. Hi, Sipping Tea with TJ, how are you? Let's see. I'm trying to not duplicate names, but guys, you know what? I had a root canal yesterday, so bear with you, girl. Everyone, thank you for all of the 5K well wishes. I really appreciate it. It is definitely a milestone, but today is another day and we're going to keep moving on. And that's, you know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it. And it definitely is kind of like, okay, we're doing that. One thing I would love for you guys to do at this moment, there's 174 of you in the mist. Okay. Like the police car that pulled into Kwame Brown's driveway. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. But can we get that vote of confidence with that like button? Let me know why you're here at 8:46. When some of you are in bed, don't have to go to work, don't have anything to do. Oh, okay. Some people left and took their likes. Did they? Oh, maybe not. They left, but they didn't take their likes. So we got 67 likes and 168. So we have a couple that needed to go get breakfast. Hi, Enwell. How are you? And there's still a lot. There's over 100 of you that have not given your vote of confidence yet. So I'm kind of curious as to why you are here. Moving in silence. Good morning. Good morning, Cheryl M. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Notification gang. Hit that like, hit that dislike. Hit that subscribe button because this is a subscriber only chat. And that is the ticket to get up in here on today. Nicole Fry, Verena Rich, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Miss Courtney, I see you. Kanisha, I see you. Teely, good morning, good morning, good morning. Pineapples, good morning, my dear. How are you? Okay, guys. Della, Gina Brown, good morning. Let's see. Erica, how are you, dear? To the bushes. To them bitches. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. To the haters. Hey. Hey, girl. Hey. Kitten Zombie. Kay Sharice, how are you, Ms. Mugga? Good morning. Good morning. How is everyone doing? I feel like we just came back from a weekend. I mean, guys, I'm sorry. Having dental procedure done and taking a actual for real pain pill, I don't know how people can live on that. Like, that's crazy to me. It feels so freaking weird. Longer than 24 hours is really, really hard. I just don't know how anyone can get used to that haze. More power to you. Okay. It's one of those, when I am weak, I am strong, because you can't be weak. Because that's a feeling like it's hard. It's a weird feeling. And to be on that, I can't imagine, like, for pleasure. That doesn't make any sense to me. You got to have a real strong constitution, but I'm assuming that's why it gets beat up so bad at the end. Because they say prescription drug addiction is one of the worst to kick. So, but yeah. Anywho, guys, but yes, I had a very intense root canal yesterday, and it kind of took me out. I was able to text. So those of you who are like in the Discord and stuff like that, if you're new member to Bougie Gang, I will drop the link again. I try to do it throughout the week. Keep in mind, this is one thing I have not said. If you are new, clearly you're obviously a member. If when you become Bougie Gang official, let's just say, everyone in here is Bougie Gang as far as I'm concerned. It is what it is. It's a moment in time. Don't feel obligated. We're not doing blood oaths here, okay? But at the end of the day, if you hit that join button and you want to engage in the Discord, what you have to do is, once you get into the Discord, especially if you belong to multi-Discords, what you need to do is go under your settings and go under integration or integrate, and click to your YouTube, because it's going to assign you to whatever level you are. So if you're Bougie Chat Gang, if you're super fam, whatever you are, my Discord is integrated with YouTube. So what that means is that like if I want to broadcast through the Discord, I can. The Discord kind of manages the membership. So if you are no longer a member, typically 24 hours after you drop membership, then you'll drop from the Discord kind of thing. So it just helps me manage something I don't want to have to manage. But you have very limited access if you don't. So if you are here and you've been having trouble engaging into the Discord, it just will only let you so far. Go to your settings and click, it'll say what platforms do you want to integrate, your Facebook, your Twitter, your this, your Reddit, your whatever. Integrate your YouTube and the YouTube sign on for which you are here under. You can still have whatever name your name is in Discord. I think it doesn't do anything with that because, I don't go under Love Lies and Lace Fronts. I'm the bougie badass, right? So, but it populates my membership. And if you are a member over at Francoise Vlogs and not a member over here, you can access the Discord because I integrated it. I optimized it for both. So if you are here and you're a member on one, not a member on the other, have no fear. Go ahead. Let me know, because you're probably not seeing member messages, posts over here. So just hit me up on Instagram. I'll send you the link and you can get in. And anyone who engages, if anyone forwards it to anyone, I mean, go ahead, but you're only going to get so far. And you're only going to be able to do but so much. You have to engage to get it fully optimized. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Good morning, Red Pill. How are you? T. Lee, I think I said hello. Latasha, good morning. Kitten Zombie, Steph M, Lays Oliveira, how are you? Amber, how are you, dear? And Will, I think I said hello already. Verena Rich, we said hello. Lovely Shanika, Anisha, Buttons all day, how are you? How are you? Barbara Lent, how's it going? How is it going in Australia, guys? This is our friend from Australia. Barbara Lent is in the house. How are you? Anna's Antics, how are you? How are you? I saw your post on Instagram. Yeah, I have no words for that. I think it's so silly. I think it's so like, let me find something. But for those of us who don't care, it's kind of like, can you find something else? And I know for some people, it's a very hurtful topic and lots of pain associated with. Guys, if you're not following Anna's Antics, do so on Instagram. She's got a channel here on this YouTube. If you're not following her, she put something up about all of the kind of talk and rhetoric around infertility and how people like to use infertility as somewhat of a diss. And let me tell you something, as a woman of 50, I am not infertile. What I would say I am is there's levels to this shit. Okay. And I have surpassed that level. And that's on period poo. And we're good. If God's plan was for me to, if I'm accepting of the plan, which of course you need to be, to have comfort and peace in your life, at the end of the day, one child did it. You know what I mean? I'm grateful because I do have friends that have never were able to have a successful pregnancy, unfortunately, right? And went through lots of heartache, misery, all of those things, breakups of marriages and things of that nature. I am so grateful for that blessing that is next door to my office at this moment that will turn 10 years old next month. And I got to have the full experience of almost 24 hours of labor, my water breaking naturally, and the excitement of being rushed into a C-section. So I had it all, okay? So I'm blessed, very, very much so. So a woman of my age doesn't typically expect to be having any additional children. And I love to be able to wear white pants when I want to. And if I see fit to go commando, yeah, I don't have to worry about the ties that bind, okay? And making sure that I have a purse full of sanitary napkins and tampons. So you guys have fun with that. And you guys have fun with menopause and all of those things. Because anybody who wants to talk shit about me, you'll just be doing that, which is talking shit about me. But guys, what I want to tell you is that there are rainbows and sunshine on this other side of this thing called a period. at 15 and 13 and 17 years old, we called it a curse for a reason. Now, of course, we knew that the curse was really a blessing and the curse would yield us our families one day. But at the end of the day, to all good things, there comes an end, right? And there is a reason why at a certain point in our lives, we no longer have children, because our children start to have children. And it's just the natural order of things, okay? Men can have babies till their last breath. Us women, yeah, we have enough to do. So God saw fit to say, you know what? You're good. At a certain age, you're good. You're good. Sit back and chill. All right. Okay. And for those of us out here who are in the struggle and are still in the struggle, my heart goes out to you. And I hope that peace comes and the results that you want come. And if it's not what you want, you have to trust in the plan. And that's just it, you know. And then thank God we live in 2021 where there's options. And what those options are, I think we all know. So, but I just wanted to acknowledge that. And I certainly appreciated seeing that post. You know, guys, it is what it is, guys. You know what I'm saying? But there's people out here who just love to pick on like the minuscule and the just kind of dim and just shows the level of intelligence. Let's see. So Kitten Zombie, I said, good morning. Future Foreman MD. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Castor King. Future Foreman MD, is it common for your tummy to fuse to your abdomen after C-sections and disruptions in the anatomy? Because guys, keep in mind, when you have a surgery, they're moving stuff around. You may have something that's in a sterile container off to the side while they're trying to get at something else. Like your organs may be scattered about the surgical suite as they are, and I don't mean literally, but just not where you left them. Okay, and it happens. So Skeely 1256, good morning. Let's see. It's very hard, and Will. It's very hard. I was 40 when I got pregnant with our daughter. And I think for me, it was the not knowing. We didn't have to have drastic interventions or anything. But due to my age, my doctor was all too happy to, prescribe the level that he prescribes in his office. Before we ever had to go to endocrinology, reproductive endocrinology. So, yeah. And we took a few rounds of an oral medication, and I stopped for a month. And then the following month was probably the month that I got pregnant. But because my period was so erratic at that time, I ended up finding out on Christmas Day that we were pregnant. But yeah, it's a tough topic, but I think sometimes things that are tough are oftentimes hush hush. And I think the more that people talk about it with respect, everyone's not going to give the same level of sensitivity, but I think as long as you talk about something with respect, it takes a little bit of the stigma away, and people can also share information, right? And then people don't always have to feel ashamed or put off. It is, it's many in the same situation. And even knowing that you're amongst allies who may have been in the same situation and came out on one or the other side of it, at the end of the day, it takes away some of the stigma, and it takes away a little bit of people being able to stun gun you with a trigger that, period. Because for some reason, people think that is like something to ridicule people about. And it's like, are you kidding me? That's like, there's many metaphors, but I won't even go there. But it just shows the level of intelligence, because they don't have anything else more, intelligent to say. Let's see. Hey, Miss Lynn. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. As far as I know, no, but not all dogs are created equal. Okay. Brown, is it Brown, is it Chunkla? Kisme? I'm so sorry. I was opposite. I had my babies early. Yeah, you know, some have early, some have late. Guys, I was watching something. I was watching Mom Duke's channel, and I did do a reaction on this, but I happened to click on it the other day. And Mom Duke says she was 55 years old. I was shocked. I just honestly, I'm not being shady. I'm being absolute 100, and you can take it how you want. I thought she was older, just to be honest. She's 55 years old. I was a little bit like, okay, wow. I didn't know she was 55 because I was like, did she say 55 or 65? But you know, hey, 55 and interesting. Girl. Okay. I think I've said hello. Yes. Say yes. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Trust me, guys, when I was in college, I had friends that had kids who were right there in school with me, or people that I went to high school with. There were a couple of people had babies before we graduated. I certainly have tons of friends that had babies in their 20s going into 30. And I think most of my friends that when I was 30 was kind of like when it stopped a little bit. If you already had kids, you were married or having kids, you were continuing. If you hadn't had kids, you weren't having any kids until, right? I didn't really see a lot of my friends over 30 having kids without like a significant partner and someone that they eventually ended up marrying. Annette the Crow, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, so, you know, everyone's got their path, guys, right? Early, late, it is what it is. But like I said, the more we talk about it, and I'm going to talk about it here, no one can really stop me. I have my own story about fertility. I'm going to say it like that because that's how I want to talk about it. You know, I think that people think it's easier to get pregnant than it is. And for some people it is. But if you're screwing all the time, maybe it certainly is. But I don't think that people are as aware of, you know, but it's obviously the odds are greater most of the time the younger that you are and the more repeated pregnancies that you have. But sometimes, you know, other things can ensue. But this is not that topic for today, but it, you know, an interesting one at that though. And certainly we can talk about that at, you know, in a future broadcast. But today we're going to keep it light and move on. But yeah, just, you know, we're going to talk about that here because I think it needs to be talked about in a respectful manner, and for people to stop all of this shaming. Because you know what, some of these people who are in there, whatever age they are, I don't even care. At the end of the day, you have a large part of your audience that is contributing to that AdSense money that you're getting. And those of you who are quiet contributors to the nonsense and selling yourself out by not standing up and saying, you know what, I'm 40, or excuse me, I'm 39, or excuse me, yeah, we, you know, our family choice was this, and this because of this, and that. All of you sellouts out there, and I'm talking to you in the audience. Yes, this one's directed at you at this moment. All of you who sell out and don't say anything, let's not complain later, okay? Because understand, in this community where we live chat and premiere, yeah, everything is recorded. Everything is there. So when you are quietly co-signing to the foolishness and fuckery, don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't leave something and be mad, okay? Okay, because there's that poem. First they came for them, and then they came for me. I cut out the whole poem, but at the end of the day, first they came for them, and then they came for me. Okay, so keeping, you know, okay. So that's all I'm going to say on that, guys. You know, not that you have to go call people out on anything. Certainly, that is not what I'm saying to do. But at the end of the day, as we quietly co-sign on things that we find distasteful and uncomfortably laugh and have problems with it later, understand that when people see the numbers and they think that I'm that shit, and that's what I need to be talking about because my audience must love it, but turns out they really don't. That's what's called sending a mixed message, right? So I'm just putting that out there. You know what I mean? Like, as women, I know that we are always taught to be nice. And I've told you guys this for the last couple of weeks. I am a nice person, but me trying to take the high road and be super duper polite, nice, I'm not going to say what I feel if I feel compelled to say it. Yeah, it's over. Coach Dukes reminds me of Mama D from Love and Hip Hop. And we're talking about the younger of the Dukes mamas, right? We're talking about Jasmine, correct? Yes, Darla, look at that. Look at that. Della, I know I said good morning, but I don't know if I saw your reply. Good morning. I think I said hi to everybody in the chat. So good morning. If I missed you, give me a holla down below. Certainly not my intention, but lots of things to talk about. Guys, do you have, since we're talking about friends and cohorts and things like that today, do you guys have that friend that you hear from them all the time when everything is like going bad and they just dump on you all that bullshit constantly? Like, da, 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 and this happened and that happened. And oh my God, can you believe this? And can you believe that? And oh my goodness. And but girl, when that weekend comes, the freaking weekend comes, or boo-boo comes home, or things are, BG says she dumped that friend, okay? But that friend always dumps you. That friend is around, you know, you either have the friends that are around for the good or they're around for they're kind of circumstantial or situational. Yeah, your friendship is a situationship as well. Yeah, those are friends, but those are friends that are annoying AF. But they need a confidant and you might be it. And they love to talk their business or they love to hear yours. But they get ghost on you, right? Whose boyfriend on these YouTube streets name is Ghost? Do we remember that? Who gets an A for retention of the learning? Whose boyfriend's name is Ghost? Well, Lynn, I learned to say, yes, loving myself. I've learned to say, do you want advice or am I just listening? Zolo bands, yes, Miss Lynn. But the question, whose boyfriend? So yes, loving myself, girl, you got it. And send me a in-mail, or I would say in-mail like LinkedIn. Send me a message with your Cash App for some coffee, okay? Lady B. Ashley, I don't know if you answered me or not, but I owe you coffee, hun. So maybe I missed your message. I'm not sure, but if you're letting it go, let me know. If I missed it, if you could send it to me, hun, I'd like to get that to you. Hi, Lolly, how are you? So Liv, I think, and Zolo, if I'm not mistaken, are they officially ghosts? Because it's been like 24 hours. Not that I care, but I watch those channels so you don't have to. And I just kind of noticed in the fog and the haze of my recovery yesterday from the very brutal root canal, that I hadn't gotten any alerts. I didn't see any bake show. I was like, what's going on? Where is the unhappy couple? Bobby and Whitney, where are you? And then I thought for a second, oh yeah, Liv is that friend that goes ghost when Sophie shows up that she's not supposed to be indulging in. Right? Because she talked crap about the boyfriend all weekend or for the last whole month. And now that things are good, she went ghost. Yeah, can I get some ghosts in the chat? Thank you, Latasha LaTurner. Girl, Latasha is funny. Girl, yes. Or some salt. You know, we can put some salt shakers too, guys. We can put some Love Lies and Lace Fronts detective hats on. Olivia, if you're listening right now, Zolo, I know you guys all have me on Notification Gang. Good morning, guys. You are noticeably absent from your life, which is your YouTube channels. Where in the fuck are you this morning? Good morning. Are you guys on round 2, round 3 this morning? Did some money come in? Did you guys go see your friend? Did you guys go get tattoos? What are y'all doing? Hey guys, what's going on? Are y'all in the pool? Are you getting some Cinnamon Toast Crunch coffee this morning, Zolaban's nephew? Good morning. Hi, Queen KB. Good morning. Sis, you're never this quiet, and we know you don't have friends, and your sister, well, your daughters are with their father, your son is with his father, your sister, I'm sure, is with her husband, who she conveniently mentioned, which I guess we knew this already, that Raquel did not like Zolo. We knew this, right? Did we know this? Raquel was not a fan, all right? And who would be with some sense, right? Stella is the go along to get along gang. She's whichever way the wind blows. She got flued out, but the word on the street that where she was supposed to be flued out to was a friend of Zolo's. So we don't know. Flown where? I think she is in her bedroom. Where's Olivia going? Olivia is halfway, like, I forget what the phobia is called of people who don't like to leave the house, but she certainly doesn't like to leave her safe zone. She does not seem to me like the adventurous type, and she's so insecure. What bag does she have packed? What clothes does she have to wear? I mean, girl, how are you going on a boo-boo flew me out weekend, girl, and you don't have boo-boo flew me out gear? You don't have boo-boo flew me out attitude. You're not boo-boo flew me out, agoraphobic. Thank you. You're not boo-boo flew me out. Okay. You're boo-boo about to have my baby. That's you and Jasmine all day. Okay. That's you. You that chick that gets pregnant and chills at home. Okay. I don't see you running these streets. You running these YouTube streets, but I don't see you running these streets, girl, because if you was running the streets, you'd been running the streets. Okay. Okay. She's in the house with Zolo, right, Jamaican? Okay. Don't let her. She's flying somewhere, but she's flying on a snowflake or a cloud. She's not flying. She's not flying United Airlines or whatever airlines there are out here, Delta, American, whatever's whatever. Okay. She's on a different kind of flight. Okay. No, she's that friend. If she got flued out, okay. Shouts out to Young Miami and JT, okay. Doing their damn thing like young hotties should, right? Young Miami got 2 kids, and she does a little more low key with the boyfriend. And then we got JT, who is wide open, right? She's doing neither of which. Okay. She's just not that. God, I'm gonna pull up a video, girl. If you take this video down again, y'all, we're not gonna say anything. Okay, let me get this teed up for y'all. Good morning, almost 300. Can I get almost 200 of these likes up in this chat, please? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? Let's see. 149. I mean, we're almost at 50%, but I just feel like we could just, I mean, someone has got to have forgotten to hit that like button. So if you did, no harm, no foul. Go ahead, hit that like button for your girl, okay? Yeah, Olivia is missing in action, okay, guys? Like she should be sometimes, right? So I'm halfway joking. Why can't Olivia date? Of course she can date. To any of you out there, like, why can't she date? Gerard's dating. Gerard is living, and Gerard has like a confirmed girlfriend, okay? They're both welcome to do so. Make no mistake. Can I be on record at 9:17 on the day of Thursday, July 8th, in the year of 2021? I'm on record that Olivia and Gerard can do whatever they want. They're legally separated, right? They no longer are in a joined household, and I think it's on file somewhere, okay? Certainly she can date. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Boo Boo's about to have my baby, right, Jasmine? Jasmine January. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Boo Boo. Yes. I'm sorry. All of the pregnancy alerts, non-alerts, whatever, at the end of the day, if she had more of a chance to be pregnant in the last 3 years that I've been watching this woman's channel, it's today. It's yesterday. What men seem to have the most potent sperm? These guys out here on these streets, okay? Girl, 11 kids, okay? No problems. Zolo, whether that lady with the Fukaka channel name is pregnant with your baby or not, at the end of the day, the reason why they are coming at you is because you like to do things like say, I'll have 2 bitches by tonight. Or any of you ladies out there, yeah, I'm trying to meet some new friends, okay? Olivia, if you have opened your legs to Zolo, I'm not surprised because that's how you roll. But all of the shit that he talked, we just all sat back and just listened. I never said he'll have 2 bitches by dark. He said that. He said he was going to have someone slap the shit out of another woman. Okay. He also said that he was going to get you beat up. He also said that you stank. He said that. He called you dry. He said you were dumb. He said that you're lazy. He said you don't want to work. He said you don't need those kids. He said you like party drugs. Love party drugs. He said all that. I didn't say that. He said that. He was listening to the Love Lies and Lace Fronts broadcast on live. But you guys probably listened to it at the house. So you can't really fault him for that. He's just into some good shit you were into, right? Right? But as you two are laying in the afterglow of crazy people sex, Zolo, remember how many bums she called you? How many homosexual slurs she threw in your direction? How she teased you for being bi? How she teased you for being sexually fluid? Okay? Now, if you are sexually fluid out there, shouts out to you. Okay. Olivia, this lady here, if you are subscribed to her channel, uses it as a slur. Me, I am not. Okay. If you are, that's what you are, and that is your business. Good morning, Joelle Gilbert. Is it Gilbert or Gilbert or Gilbert? Good morning, Joelle. How are you? Gren Rising to you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Gwen. I'm just saying, guys, let's call it for what it is. For those of you who sit by silently and sell out when she's talking about homosexuals, and that is you, okay? I'm just calling it out. Because a gay slur is a gay slur is a gay slur. So for those of you who've got gay kids, are gay, whatever the case might be, and you're sitting by and you're co-signing this behavior, and it's okay one way and it's not okay another day, I'm just calling you out today. I guess this is like my, we see you, okay? I'm just saying, okay? If the man is bi, he's bi. At the end of the day, bi men or men who are interested in more than a sexual relationship with a woman should be honest with their partner. And that's on period to anyone. So if you're a woman who is with women and you like a man every now and again, you don't mind a little bump and grind with a G, you need to be open and honest to your partner, because that's how you get those domestics over there on a Friday night when Sally has come home from her job and she is smelling Badusi and thinks that your baby daddy been through trying to have some privileges, right? Okay. Don't play. I'm just saying. So, guys, yeah, because the hypocrisy is amok. Hollywood Uncut. Good morning, dear. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Guys, that's one of my favorite Instagrams is Hollywood Uncut. I love her Instagram, and I love your daughters are so freaking cute and stylish. I love them. And Hollywood loves it too. She fangirls over her daughters, and it's so cute. I love it. And I think it's just so cute. I love how you just like celebrate them and make sure that they are always to the T, cute, dressed, having fun, but getting their diplomas, going off to college, doing what they do, but making sure that your girls are having fun responsibly with mom. And I think that's so cute. I love it. Yes, Cheryl. Yes, Cheryl's dead. Cheryl, yes. I'm calling out it's the hypocrisy for me. And it's also I see you and I'm calling it out for me. Because yeah, the loyalty gang is sus. I'm just gonna say sus at best. Not everybody loyalty gang, because I don't know everybody. There's 100,000 of y'all potentially, right? Between a couple of channels plus. So certainly I don't know anything because I don't have numbers of that size. But what I do know is it's the hypocrisy for me. So if you are in the bed on that sausage and you were talking much-ish, so were you mad? Now, Zolo, don't be mad at me. Were you mad because you caught him doing something without you? Were you mad because you caught him doing something he wasn't supposed to be doing because you did not know? Or were you mad because he's cheating? So is he cheating? Are you two playing together, which is still cheating, but you guys are open about certain things? Or did you truly not know, but now you know? What's the, you know what I mean? Like you saw something 2 weeks ago and continued with the relationship, but then you saw something. So you got sent one red flag. Then the good Lord tried to spare your feelings according to your story. That does not make sense to me, but he sent you an actual rescue boat and said, so what you thought you saw, I'm letting you see. I know this is not what you want, so I'm going to let you see it because I'm going to allow you to be hurt because I want you to heal. You saw it and you turned back for some more. Is that what you did? Because that's what you said. You said you did not know, and you said that I mean, he must be gay or bi or something, right? But if you're back with him, then you're making a choice, okay? That I'm sure up and down these YouTube streets, no one is going to let up. I'm just speculating, guys. Certainly, I haven't knocked on their door, and I suggest none of you even attempt to do anything like that. Don't. What I'm saying is this, girl, we see you. And one thing that I notice are habits. And even though I only know you through this computer, girl, we peep your habits. We see how you post. When, you know, we know you like to live. We know that the vlogs are too much right now because you are too busy in your life, in your feelings of your life. And she saw something and then slept in the same. Can you? Oh, okay, Trina. Okay. Girl. You saw something, you said something, you outed him, you threw your relationship on Front Street, you got everybody all involved again. Good morning, Patricia Richards. How are you? Wintress, good morning. Universal Gypsy, what's good, lady? Kiara's World, good morning, good morning, good morning. You got us all involved in this, and you guys have gone ghost, because guess what Zolo can't do? The bake show on the terrace. Of course he can't. Is he driving the car? He might be. Bitch, I might be. Okay. But he can't be in that car. Can he go by the pool? Well, we know what that I mean, all the sets, all of the potential set locations around the property. If that lake is in shot, Zolo, you're fucked. Bake show is canceled temporarily. Let's see. I'm waiting. Was there a alert yet that the bake show has come on? I mean, Zolo, I hope that you're okay. So all of this being said, I hope that our friend is okay. That nephew is okay. All right. But I have a feeling that he is just fine, clapping them cakes up in that apartment, getting ready to eat some thick ass, lumpy ass grits and some unseasoned eggs, and probably stepping over poop and rabbit pee. Okay, like, ugh. She probably brought him home so he could vacuum, because you know Zolo's the one who cleans up. All right. You guys, I'm sorry, you guys tell on yourself. Zolo, we know too much of your schedule. You are a schedule type dude. And right now, sir, you are off your schedule. Okay? You're off your schedule, sir. Your life is calling on the balcony. You may as well go ahead, turn on the bake show, and just be like, we do what we do. Okay? We fuck, we fight, we make up. Okay? And that's it. Okay? You guys know that couple. All right. Okay, so we talked about Keisha, we talked about Kwame, we talked about Liv. Where are we? We're almost at an hour. Guys, does anybody have a comment? Would anyone like to call in? I do want to acknowledge someone who is probably I'm sure, I mean, does anyone listen to, I guess some people do listen to the radio. Hold on one second. Let me. Okay. I'm just going to, this person's already fired, but they already know. So I'm just going to be laughing as I'm drinking my coffee. Okay. So there's a certain someone that I have, where is my, oops. Okay. I was looking for something. Guys, the other day when I cleaned my desk during the broadcast, that was so helpful. Multitasking is so amazing, guys. Good morning to everyone. El Boogie, good morning. Good morning. Lumpy grits. Yeah, you know she can't make good grits. Girl, the key to good grits is stirring. Stirring, 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 and more stirring, okay? And they can have each other. They can have each other, especially if she's going to have his baby. If Boo Boo's about to have my baby, I mean, come on. We're not trying to break up. We're not trying to break up families here because, you know, Gerard has moved on in a major way. He's done. He's done. Okay. He's not going back. So she may as well move on. Ari Vuitton. Hello. Good morning, Vuitton. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Look, I'm not all the way caught up on Jasmine videos. What I did see, I saw her live the other day when she had her hair up in a bun. I saw that her pee looks like beer. I did not understand that test at all. Those of you who are tuning in, I mean, look, it's a video. The reason why this stuff doesn't really drive me crazy is because I just, in my mind, I'm watching a video. I keep in, there's an asterisk in my head that says based on a true story. Okay. Some channels are very accurate. Some channels are really showing you a snapshot of what's going on in their house, right? What's going on in their life, what's going on in their house, what's going on at that moment in time, right? These are people who are living some foul AF, okay? And they're just I mean, they got to clean up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people want to put on a good face because, I mean, who wouldn't, right? But if you're not living foul, there's really nothing to cover up, right? But I was watching Jasmine the other day. Jasmine still has a very hard time controlling her anger. She's always annoyed. And these are the times that she thinks it's the best time to turn on the camera, okay? When she's annoyed and she's in the middle of, if you're in the middle of the fucking dinner rush, why don't you wait? Or just say, hey guys, hey, I'm gonna put you guys on silent. Come in the room, talk amongst yourselves. Give me about 10 minutes. I want to get a bunch of y'all here because I got something to tell you. Or I don't have something to tell you. I just want to say hi. I didn't want nothing. I'm just saying hi. Put the shit on mute and keep it pushing. But this chick has everything. Hold on. This chick has all the volume on and is clearly annoyed. Like, girl, didn't you ever hear Showtime? Like back in the day, they would say Showtime or, you know, quiet on the set or something to let people know, like, it's time to, like, tighten up, get right, you know? Companies in the house. I mean, what? Don't you get it? So that's what I saw. Her being herself. To me, nothing has changed. Chris is still sort of MIA. Chris is still like, oh, Ms. Drayton, thank you so much. I got your note. I sent you a note this morning, and thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate you so much. And I'm sorry that it was a late reply. But I just saw it today. I think maybe I'd seen it before, but I'm not sure. But I acknowledged it today, certainly, and I sent you an email. So thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The mattress. Which mattress? Her bedroom mattress? I'll have to go see. I'm gonna have to go get caught up. So I'm gonna go through, you know, obviously I've been very busy with Olivia, over to Olivia's. And but Jasmine, girl, you know, I haven't forgotten about you. Hey, S. Wiseman, good morning, good morning, good morning. S. Wiseman, I told everyone this morning, and I don't know if you know this or not, I know you were having trouble accessing the Discord. To anyone coming in at this moment, if you are a member and you are in the Discord and you have had trouble accessing full access to the Discord, you need to go to your settings and engage YouTube. Now, if you are a mod and I've given you access, if your name is not, I'm just going to say a name, Ms. OKC, you need to reach out to me just so I have it top of mind when I go into the Discord, and I will fix it because I can drop you in. And that's something I'm doing for mods. Because I had someone, weird situation, ask someone. I had someone ask someone to send them an invite. Number one, just so you know, the way I create my invites, they really, members of my Discord can't create invites. Even if you're forwarded an invite, they're usually very limited use. And if you do gain access, you're going to have limited access because it's a member only situation. And I have to physically give you access. But if you are a member, just go ahead and log in through your YouTube. That way it's going to piggyback off of what your membership is. I don't want fuck shit in my Discord, and that's on period. If I have to deal with fuck shit in my Discord, I'm just going to take it down. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I'm not playing around. You know what I mean? The people who want to be in the Discord, I want them to have a pleasurable experience with people who are all, who have all opted in for a certain level of membership. If that's something that you choose to do, fine. If you don't, you can engage here. You can reach to me on Instagram. Even if you have some limited access to the Discord and you want to reach out to me as a friend or engage with me, not in the Discord, but invite me to yours, I'm open to that. But it's a member perk. So I hope that you understand it from that perspective. I provide membership to everyone on YouTube, and everyone does not participate. But for those who do, they have a perk, which gets them into a Discord of people who bougie gang gang. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you want to do, you can do that. But if you are not, trust me, there are access levels of access to this thing. Okay. And it doesn't mean it's going to be perfect. And there can be drama in here. It could happen. But I know that based on the drama that did happen months ago, that I felt was not a pleasurable experience for my guests, I had to kind of be a little bit more aware of what the fuck was going on with my name on it. Otherwise, it would not have my name, and I'm going to see deuces. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't have my name up in mess. No matter what anyone wants to say about me up on these YouTube streets, my mess is in the open. I say what I say, and I meant what I said, ho, okay? I say it like I mean it, and I put it out in the open. You don't have to get screenshots on me, boo-boo, okay? If I say it, I said it, okay? That's it. So no aha moments over here, okay? If I said it, I said it. You don't have to have screenshots, okay? Period. So just to clean that up. But yeah, if you're going to try to go beat around the bush to try to get access, don't do that because you look stupid. That's number one. So whoever that applies, let it just soak on in. And if it doesn't, let it fly because I'm not talking, you know, I'm not talking to you. Second, so we're handling some church business right now. There's a certain someone out here who wants me to engage with them so bad. I didn't even have to. I created a playlist of where I addressed this person. There's a YouTuber out here who is a wannabe reactor. She's more like a mad hater. And I don't know. I don't really call someone a reactor who doesn't react. And I don't call someone a reactor who can't produce tea, who serves up cold tea all the time. So they serve up iced tea. They serve up old tea. They serve up non-tea. They are on hunts to just find people that hate other people that they don't like. It's not a reaction channel. It's I'm a fucking loser channel. Okay. All right. And when you're mad, your focus is not money. Okay. And I'm on here to give you what you guys want, some entertainment, some fun, some talk about these YouTube streets, and a place to discuss it. And that's the main thing. But guys, make no mistake. Once I realized how hard this shit was, and I'm talking for real though, The fact that I can get a royalty check from YouTube makes it a lot easier to turn this camera on, because for some of the fuck shit, girl, I wouldn't be doing this at this point. Like when it was so much like, oh my God, I'm going to get to 1,000, you know what I mean? Or I just put up my 100th video, guys. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff was, and it still is exciting. Okay. Look, Xtina. Wait, hold on. Don't time this person out. Xtina, girl, state your business, girl. Please don't be silly. At the end of the day, there is some excitement from doing certain things, but at the end of the day, this is a monetized situation that's going on right now. And if somebody thinks that coming in here and trying to throw salt in the game is going to get my attention, or you sitting talking on a live stream about me, all you're going to do, okay, is either number one, confirm what people already know, is that you're a piece of shit, and or send people who are so curious to know, what is she talking about? And then when they come here and see that I actually have some real shit going on, and that, oh, I can really hear about the YouTube streets over here, like someone who actually knows something, someone who actually watches the channels, someone who is not just consumed with themselves, somebody who is like giving it straight, like, and then also may tell me about other channels that I don't know about, and also can maybe, also likes to talk about life and women's issues, and doesn't try to tell me what to do. And the chat doesn't just sit there and talk about people who are not thinking about them. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my God. Girl, I don't know how many people have come to me like, oh my God, I heard this, but now I see that. Or, oh my God, I misjudged you. Look, let me tell you something. You sitting around, and for those of you who don't know who I'm talking about, it doesn't matter. I'm talking to someone, okay? I'm talking to someone on these YouTube streets that is full of shit, who's running my name, and needs to know, I don't fuck with you. I didn't fuck with you on Wednesday. I don't fuck with you on Thursday. And I certainly won't fuck with you on a Friday, okay? And that's on what? That's on not on your fucking life, okay? You can still run my name. You can reach out to all kinds of people. You can sit and try to slice me and dice me and whatever. But at the end of the day is I'm someone, unlike you, who doesn't have a felony. I never said I was a nurse, but yeah, I'm certainly not one, and neither are you. And all of those other things, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, at the end of the day, what I found in you when I had a moment to connect with you is I found someone who was very high strung, full of themselves, unable to listen, and did not want to hear what they thought they already knew. And someone who was angry because, number one, I didn't want to collab with your ass back in January because, bitch, I was doing my own thing. Okay, I was doing my own thing, putting up my own content, and worried about my own business. And if you would do that, maybe you would be further along, okay? Or maybe doing things that actually please you or that you can do well. Right now, I'm still minding my own business with 351 people up in here at 9:45 in the morning, and that's that on that, okay? And that's on period. I will never. All you need to do, if you want to talk to me, bitch, what I need for you to do is go to my playlist and go and listen to those videos and listen for yourself, because I've given you all of the answers. All of the answers are already here. There's nothing more to say. I don't fuck with you. I don't know you. We have no history. You mean nothing to me. You are someone who has low-key kind of infiltrated into my atmosphere, and I want you out before I got to take the bug spray. Okay, you need to go. All right. At the end of the day, you are ridiculous, and if you want to talk about me, go ahead. All right. It's going to get you nowhere but tired, because you're going to be tired of me before I'm tired of me. I'll never be tired of me. And I'm not tired of you because you have no effect on me. I don't subscribe to your channel. I don't watch your content. There's nothing that a low-life, unsuccessful, dim-witted idiot with a felony and who is unable to work in their alleged career of choice can say to me. You cannot. And when I said, ma'am, that I was a healthcare recruiter and credentialed licensed professionals for 8 years, you should have shut up and backed up. But only an idiot would test someone's gangsta, okay? You continue to talk about me, you continue to talk about me, and at the end of the day, this is the last bit of shine, unless I really need to come back and circle back and give you again my full attention and embarrass your ass again. But I really don't want to do that. You struck my channel with a bogus ass copyright claim. You know, guys, when people strike your channel, all they're doing is letting you know that you're hitting a chord. None of these broke ass, unintelligent bitches on these YouTube streets have any registered copyrights to do anything to anybody. Okay? They just don't. They just don't. And the money that it would cost to fight something, you don't even have a case. But because YouTube does not get involved, they are a service provider, they are a middleman. They're taking the initial word for it. But when you are seen to be somebody who is abusing a process, they will handle you. So, look, I'm not giving out free advice. My advice costs money. And there's another chick out there who, Tawanna, okay, Tawanna, good morning. All right. This woman is out here putting out rumors that I'm paying people to spy on her. What I'm going to need for you to do is pack up and take a break off these YouTube streets. What I'm going to tell you is this. I don't spy on people. I could give a shit. I don't even know you, woman. At the end of the day, you have a whole entire blog that you have a damn 10-page letter with your fucking whole biography, your government name, your parents' information, your children, birthdays, the church name, the everything. Bitch, there's no spying needed. It's a goddamn Google search, okay, prophetess? And as someone who is a prophetess, I find the irony in you being a prophet, could not see it coming, that you have your information out on the YouTube streets, you idiot. Nobody has to spy on you. The information is there, weirdo. Ask your cohort on your panel. I get paid for this. Your cohort paid me for YouTube coaching. Okay? Ask her. Ask one of my students. Okay? What the fuck this shit is all about. All right? Don't play with me. I'm not bothering you people. Why you're so bothered by me, I do not know. But don't make me pull out receipts. Okay? Cash apps, memberships, fees, all kinds of stuff. Like, leave my name out your mouths. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't talk about y'all. Find some interesting large channels to make you a bag. I know I'm an interesting channel, but I'm not that bag to you. I'm going to be a drag to you. Do you understand? You're not going to make a bag, but you will get a drag. And that's on period. Okay? Don't make me your business, because then I'm going to have to make you mine. And you don't want that, because everything I need, I've already got. Because when you get my attention, you got it. But I'm giving you this. Fair warning. Back the fuck up. Find something else to do. Move around. That's why Ming kicked you out of her Discord. I told you guys that there was a certain busybody out here masquerading as a prophetess of the good Lord in a Christian church. dragging bones to people's discords. And when I got up in that ass, when they decided to ask Ming to come to a private chat, and this woman is like, I feel like I was set up. How are you set up when you set the whole thing up yourself? You showed up, I showed up, I confronted you, and you went and got someone else because you thought you were going to tell on me. And you are a woman who is going to be 50 years old, maybe today, I don't know. One of these co-signers of the laugh of calling me old. Bitch, you look so fucking played at 50 years old. You wish you could be a baddie like me with a hot husband. None of us looking our age, okay? Not because we're trying. That's just because it is what it is, okay? When you're not into the fuck shit and drama in your life, yeah, you maintain your good looks and beauty, okay? And maybe your booty if you're lucky, okay? What I would suggest to you is get you some business and stop worrying about what's going on over here. Because I will roast your ass up and down these fucking YouTube streets. All of y'all were members. All of y'all paid to be in the midst of me. And that's not on any type of conceited shit. That's just facts. Okay, that's facts on facts, okay? You paid to play. I respect my members, but when people come through and you don't have respect for me, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is your problem. I'm trying to think, am I done? That's it, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like this YouTube stuff, it's like you got your content and then you got to swat at flies, okay? And then you got to clean up shit. Anna, good morning, boo-boo. How are you? You got to clean up shit. Steph M, what's going on? Browns on Wheels, good morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know what? That's the best time to get shit straightened out is early. Okay? You know what I'm saying? These people up late at night. I'm up early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? That's what successful people do. These numbskulls are still asleep, okay? And if you're lucky enough to be paid to be up late, yeah, you making that guap. But if you're up late for no good damn reason and you're just as broke in the morning as you were when you went to sleep, go to sleep early and wake up early, okay? Beaker Patrick, we're gonna have to slide that bar back, boo-boo. And so you can get optimal laugh, okay? Okay. Just regular YouTube foolishness and fuckery at 9:53 in the morning, okay? But yeah, girl, silly stuff. Silly stuff. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids, okay? And I'm 50. I'm old, and I'm certainly not one, okay? But yeah, people are being silly, and people don't understand, like, I see you, and now we see you, and this is the Open Your Fucking Eyes broadcast, okay? Don't play with me. Okay, while we sip tea and eat cute breakfasts, okay? All right. This is ridiculous. There's just some fools out here that are mad. Instead of being mad, get paid. Put up some content, something that will get you paid. Because I guarantee you put up a video about me, they're coming to my channel. I got the numbers to prove it, guys. Let me tell you something. If there's something that I do, guys, any of you dolls out here who are in the game, look at your analytics. And I mean, every single day, okay? Every day. Know what you're doing, right? Know what happened and know where you're going. Know what the hell's going on. That's what the numbers are never gonna lie to you, okay? I know whose channels, I know where people come from. People come from your channels, Puddle Puss. You don't think people are coming to my channel from your channel? Huh. If you thought that wasn't the case, they do. They come right here. There's a metrics called channel traffic or traffic. And you can click on, there's all different kinds of traffic, but specifically there's channel traffic. So you click on channel, all of you channel holders out there. You go to traffic, you click on channel. It'll tell you where people are coming from if they're coming from another channel. It doesn't necessarily mean that there was a link. It could have been the next video up. It could have been that it was just next in the feed. They're on autoplay, but they're not specifically in a playlist. That's why it's so, well, I'm not going to give out any clues. It could just be next up, you know, in the feed. It could be anything, or they could have just clicked on it. But you and you and you and you and you show up in the metrics. Okay. Okay. There's ones that make sense. Like if someone comes to my channel from pineapples, that makes sense, right? If someone comes from my channel to pineapples channel, that makes sense, right? Right? Anywhere. Does it make sense that they're going over to those other chicks? Of course it does, because they're talking about me. Or you're in the mommy sector, so it's not just all about me. There's many reasons, but what I'm saying is this: understand you're not running anything over there but your mouths. Just like you guys can check the numbers and people are coming from over here to over there. But of course they do. Of course they do. Because y'all be in the bushes. Y'all be in the bushes. And if Bougie Gang is over there, most of them, if not all of them, are smart enough to know to be in the bushes. Maybe even be incognito. Because you know when you know that you're on the wrong side of town, but you just want to creep and hear the mess, but you don't want anyone to see you. And you're kind of hiding around the corner. Come on now. Stop playing. All right. I'm done. Okay, guys. Can I get a witness? Am I talking to anybody this morning? Prophetess, what I'm gonna need for you to do is get on your prophetess. Because if you truly see, girl, you should have saw this coming a mile away. And understand, sometimes the help that you seek, yeah, it came a long time ago. So what I'm giving you is a courtesy drag, because the next time is not going to be pleasant, okay? So trust in his timing that I'm giving you some courtesy to back up and shut up, okay? You are not my content. I could give a shit about you. You need to stop being worried about what I'm doing. Nobody has any spies for you. You're fucking paranoid because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. If you were paying attention to yourself and your channel, you wouldn't even be thinking about me. If I were you, I would go back to the business that paid you, which was talking about damn sweetie pies, okay? Go back to your sweetie pies videos and get up out my business, because I can't give you those views. And why you would want views from a little small boutique badass channel like me, I don't know. But Ms. Robbie got it going on over there, along with a son who murdered her grandson and all kinds of interesting shit going on over there in St. Louis, okay? I suggest you get back to that and not be up in this. Or give those fukaka makeup lessons that you like to give on makeup strategies for women over 40 who would probably rather get makeup lessons from me than you. I'm just going to be honest, okay? But go ahead, okay? All right, what else? Okay, so Jasmine, I got to get caught up on. Strong Mommy Chrissy, I know she was live in her car the other day, guys. And Joyce, it's okay, girl. Go back to the beginning. Start from the beginning, hun. Pour you a good fresh cup of coffee. And you can ride this on out with us and go back to the beginning, hun, and it will all make sense. So I appreciate that. Because then you can get yourself a good hee. Right now, you probably are lost because if you came in at the end, hun, it's not gonna make sense, girl. It's just not. Just slide that bar back. We love you. Thank you for joining us this morning. Thank you. But yeah, guys, Strong Mommy Chrissy, girl, we see you out there staying out the way. But you deleted a live, so I'm wondering if that was anything interesting of what you were talking about, anything GUC. We don't know, but maybe someone has posted it, so we will find out. Strong Mommy Chrissy, I suspect, even though she is staying out the way, she wants to be non-problematic. At the end of the day, it is what it is, okay? Something's going to pop off eventually. I don't wish her any ill will, but that's life, right? Now, will she vlog it? I don't know. If she vlogs it, she wants us to know, right? These cameras don't just end up on, guys, right? If shit goes wrong in your life and you turn a camera on and publish it, understand you wanted us to see it. It's not a mistake, right? Because just like Keisha did not have to show us. Now I'm circling back to the beginning, guys. You see how I do this? Make it come full circle for any of you guys out here taking notes. Just like Keisha, okay, this morning posted a video. If she didn't want us to know that Jeremy walked in the bathroom when she was filming and he was like, girl, you in here being sneaky? Because you probably always in here being sneaky or somewhere being sneaky or I don't know. We would never have known that, okay? We would never know. There's things that we know because you showed us, okay? So, guys, I've gotten a couple of requests. I got a request. We are definitely going to talk more about what's going on with Safari and Erica, Kaylin. I feel like I remember Kaylin. Was she Joe Budden's girlfriend from like that first season of Love and Hip Hop, or second season? Not first, maybe second or third season, when I think he was he living in Teaneck or Englewood, New Jersey, guys? I feel like he was living in Englewood, which is my hometown, by the way. Kaylin was the girl with the natural hair. Wasn't she kind of had like a natural kind of, you know, bohemian fro-ish? If that's the girl, number one, Safari was in Atlanta looking like he needed some dance lessons. Safari, I'm gonna need for you to not dance high anymore. But that shit was so funny. Safari, I think, had a paid engagement. I mean, let's keep it real. It was his birthday, but I think he was due at a club. And at the end of the day, in show business, the show must go on. And I think short of, you know, him feeling like he didn't want to be with you in the hospital, Erica, because he doesn't fuck with you like that anymore, he got on a plane and left. Girl, my Englewood sis, once upon a twin mom life. You know, I think if Erica Mena off the top is trying to figure out what's going on with her and her husband, not much, honey. That was Tahiri. Okay. What I'm going to say is this. Well, Tahiri is the girl he was cheating on her with Tahiri. Okay. So that was Kaylin. Okay. What I'm going to say is this. If you want to know what the state of your marriage is, you already know. You guys are in trouble. Your husband could have canceled. I mean, let's face it. Safari, I don't think is broke. He should have plenty of Nicki Minaj money still. He did a lot with Nicki Minaj, and he should have plenty of money. He's also been on, you know, working Love and Hip Hop, and quiet as it's kept. These people, there are some people on these shows that are making plenty of money. Okay. Some more than others, of course, but your marriage is in trouble, lady, and if not over. So if you have a woman who feels free, let's take this YouTube streets too, guys. If your husband has a woman that feels free to speak with you. Yes, I know Tracy and Joy Waples. Absolutely. Yes. Tracy Waples is more of my sister's age. Joy Waples was a little older than me, but yes, I am the very beautiful Waples sisters. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. Interesting. But Englewood is small like that. But yeah, so Englewood is an interesting place. But yeah, Joe Budden, I think, was living in Englewood. I'm not sure. I feel like he mentioned that one day. So if you have a husband who is has a girlfriend who feels free to speak, understand your husband has a girlfriend who feels free to speak. Gerard and Olivia, understand, yeah, when you are trying to run someone's mouth, yeah, understand, yeah, you can't run nothing. You got to speak with who you need to speak. So this is my point. Erica Mena going back and forth with Kaylin is of no circumstance. Okay? Speak to your husband. As a wife, you look silly talking to the girlfriend. I'm sorry, guys. You do. Even though that might be the person you want to get at because you think if you can cut the head of the snake off, that it's going to make a difference for you. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Mm-mm. Cutting the snake's head off doesn't do anything. Okay? What you need to do is talk to your husband. And that's a marriage that's in trouble off the gate, right? Clearly, Olivia and homie, trouble. Olivia and Gerard, trouble. It's over. It's over. When husband has a girlfriend who is vocal, it's a wrap, boo-boo. You know, it's a wrap. Some of this stuff could have been filmed for TV, whatever, filmed for Love and Hip Hop, and very well so. But Erica, you looking real silly out here, and I suggest recoup what you can and get out of this before you look even more crazy and stupid. Because it's not going to end well for you, and people are already clowning you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You're in the hospital. Get your kids out. Save your sanity and get paid. Don't be out here looking silly. Get a lawyer. Get one of those good lawyers who like to get all the way deep with forensic accountants and get your money, sis. Okay? Get your money, sis, before you lose all of your good looks chasing around the likes of Safari. Okay. All right. Let's see. I never liked Erica. She has a big mouth. She worked at the Dash store. Do you guys remember when she was working at the Dash store in New York? When was it Chloe? No, it was Kim and was it Kim and Chloe Take New York, or was Kim and Courtney Take New York? And the season that Kim married Chris Humphries, she was one of the Dash dolls, right? She can only look foolish. As a wife, you got the ring, you got the property, you got the accounts, you got whatever, you got the access and the rings. Yes, you look foolish in the hospital, but he looks like an asshole. Being with a woman and your child, and you know what I'm saying, your child's in the NICU, right? So it was on Safari. But what has Safari done? By keeping quiet and just having a good old high time, Kaylin went out to Cap, and now the distraction is off of him being a horrible father and husband, even if you're in the middle of a divorce, to a battle between two women, okay? Which, circling back super quick on Wendy and Tabitha Brown, I almost feel like, when I had time to think of it, I almost feel like Wendy's feeling a little bit of pressure of the out with the old and with the new. And I feel like not so much of a younger situation, but more so of a newer, hipper, internet savvy, TikTok maven, badass, natural vegan beauty who's happy and is creating salt-free seasoning. Okay. And I wonder if Wendy was just being a little bit of a hater has been seeing Tabitha quietly take over the internet and saw an opportunity to be shady instead of an opportunity to say, ooh, that's interesting. I didn't have a good experience doing that myself, and left it at that. But to dig into this woman's marriage that clearly you have spent no time in trying to see or figure out, someone gave you some bad advice. It's almost just like Puddle Plus getting that cold fake tea that was planted for her so that she could look like the pawn and the idiot that she is. You know what I'm saying? So Wendy, it's like, I think you fell for the okie doke, boo-boo. I think someone out there in the marketing powers that be gave you some tea, because I find it hard to believe you know what's going on TikTok and someone who doesn't even have 1 million subscribers on YouTube, okay? She is a hottie out here. She's got lots going on, Tabitha, but I don't know that she really knew. She probably was made aware of her because she is a woman of a certain age who's making a splash out here in entertainment. And maybe as quiet as it's kept, they could be talking about giving her a show or offering her a show. Who knows? You know what I mean? She's got that personality, and basically she has a show. She's independent on TikTok and YouTube and making a shit ton of money. Okay. I.e., I'm on here. My husband is officially retiring. He's done with his job. We've done what we needed to do, and we have more than enough. And he's going to pursue his dream of a nonprofit. And Wendy was ill-advised to speak on this topic. Okay. And the fact that they had art, they had pictures available, and it was queued up to talk about, somebody should have let her in on what to not talk about. Okay. And I think someone, I would hope, got fired. Okay. Whoever the producer was that decided that that was a good story to tell, who did not tell her she was going to get a good old slow Christian Southern North Carolina read, advised her wrong. Miss OKC, Jocelyn's read or Wendy's read back to Jocelyn? Oh, yeah. I wasn't really here for Jocelyn's read in the sense that I don't know that Wendy is snarky at times. And at the end of the day, when you are invited, you're invited. Like, it's not, Wendy could have probably had a whole bunch of other guests. She didn't have to have Jocelyn Hernandez. And she's always told Jocelyn that she is a fan. Hi, Nisha. Good morning. She's always told Jocelyn she's a fan. And if Jocelyn feels put off or less than, I mean, that's something she's got to work on. You know what I mean? If you want people to treat you with respect, you've got to act with respect. And what she did was come on disrespectfully. And yeah, maybe you got the drop the mic moment, but I would be curious to see what opportunities and how Jocelyn continues to advance beyond this. Because right now you are going to be someone who is going to be looked at sideways. If Wendy is dating Ray J, I mean, okay, girl, that's gross. Ray J. I mean, I'm sorry. But Ray J, as quiet as it's kept, I think was dipping in Whitney Houston, wasn't he? Ray J is interesting, but Princess, okay, so Princess, Princess Love, if you're out there, hun, don't come crying now. Don't come crying. All right. You better leave Ray J alone. Ray J's been telling, when Ray J threw you in the pool for coin on Love and Hip Hop, when Ray J decided to give you a splash, which I will never episode, that was up there with that guy. Who's that girl? The little skinny girl who's Ray J's, who was Whitney Houston's goddaughter. And her husband, some type of music producer, and she had taken some money and put it off to the side and opened up a clothing store. This might have been like season 2 or 3. And he took off. She was like running after the Bentley or something, running after the Rolls Royce. I was like, see, y'all, Brandy. Yes, Brandy and her husband. That was some silly stuff. I wish I would. Let me tell you guys, sometimes when someone is embarrassing the fuck out of you, you need to stand. If you are about to put a hole through your lip, you take every muscle, every yoga lesson, every bit of that muscle to stand on your feet and never let anybody make a fool out of you. Okay? Don't let people clown your ass. Okay? You got to be kidding me. But when you're wrong, you're wrong. Tuck that tail. That's being also on your grown. Okay? If you throw a rock and that boulder comes down the street to flatten your ass, remember, you set those wheels in motion. You take your shit like a big girl. But if you knew nothing, I mean, that it just was like, what? Come on. Some of these people are just letting themselves be fools. Back to Olivia, guys. Olivia, girl, once again, if you are slobbing, we need some explaining. Okay. We just need a good 1 hour live where you could just let us know, girl, what is going on? Can you just let us know, because this is getting ridiculous. Okay. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go. I think we've covered all topics. I feel like we should be good and up to date at this moment. Are there any questions? I never sent down the link, guys. I'll send the link down. If anyone has anything that they want to get off, you are more than welcome to do so. I know somebody out there is out here like they are getting ready to jump in a good round of double dutch. So, okay, let's see what's going on in these comments, guys. Yes, little Brandy. Okay. I would say this: if you got something to get off on me, make sure you take a good sip of that coffee or whatever you're drinking on this morning before you come through here, because you know my lips are like a Ginsu knife. Okay. Very sharp and deadly. Okay. No, you did not, Jennifer Brown. Girl, slide that bar back. It will, only time I take down a live is when I'm just kind of like, and then it just goes to private. So, yeah, you're good, hun. You didn't miss a thing. People are accusing you of making multiple IG pages. Oh, good question, Nicole. Thank you. Nicole, thank you for asking that. Thank you for bubbling that up. People are accusing you of making multiple IG pages, but they don't call in when they're given a chance. Okay, so to answer that, this is what I'm going to say. Number one, I do have multiple IG pages. I've got Francoise Vlogs, okay, which is I've got 2 channels. I've got Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. I have a private page with friends and family that some of you, no offense, all of you wonderful people in the chat right now, of course, are good people, but some of the numbskull people who, period, no. That's my private page with friends and family only. So no. And my daughter has a Instagram page, which is private because she is a child. Okay. But as far as me trolling people, why would I troll people? I've got a whole page. Like I said, I say it like I mean it. And I talk about what I talk about on this channel. I don't have to go around corners to call some kind of an idiot named Puddlepuss an idiot. There's someone out there who wants to call Puddlepuss an idiot, who calls them an idiot on a troll page. So what I would suggest to the numbskull who's complaining about it, report it. I don't care if you report it because it's not me. And the person who's reporting it, I think on their page said they didn't care if you reported it. Like they said, stop taking my page down. If you are a nuisance on Instagram, your Instagram will be gone. I am not a nuisance on Instagram, so my pages are not gone, okay? So I do have 2 pages that you guys are visible and have access to, but I do have a personal and a private life, and I can have additional pages, and those of which are private for my family, where I actually interact with people who love the fuck out of me for no reason other than just me being me, and where I share private pictures of my family, which people don't get to have access to who are not in the family. If your name is not one or the other or another, or a brother or a sister or a cousin, yeah, you don't get access to that. I'm sorry. Like, I've got to have something for me. And I could have 25,000 Instagrams. And if it makes you feel good to hone in on me, that I'm the one, that I'm that one, that I'm that bitch, then you go ahead and just think that, because, you know, surely ignorance is bliss in a situation like this. But what I would say is this, report it. Report it. I don't do my shit on this is my Lolo page. This is my messy page. You think I need a messy page? This is the messy page. Hey, Audrey, good morning. The very beautiful Audrey Marcel. Good morning, dear. Oh, you're so sweet, Audrey. Thank you. They just, girl, you know what? Look, at the end of the day, I'm going to just say it like this, guys. Let me tell you, if you don't take this personally, don't take this away. But there are people, so there's some of us out here who are wanting to be somewhere, who are getting somewhere and have been somewhere and are where they want to be. Okay. This is my argument, right? If you are working towards that goal, our young lady in the midst who is in medical school, someone right now who is applying for a promotion, somebody who is so happy to be at home finally with their children and raising kids, okay? Wherever you are, and that's where you want to be, that is where your success resides, okay? And it's going to increase as long as you are good morning, Miss True, as long as you are residing in what makes you happy and fills your soul and it fills your pockets, if that's what you want to do. If you are living a life of mediocrity and feeling unsuccessful and feeling like you are not getting where you wanted to be and have not achieved success, but you're a fucking criminal out here, you have done things to mess up your own name, have made yourself unqualified, who don't take care of yourself. You lie, you cheat, you steal, you're not fun, you're a bitch, you're hard to be around, you're dishonest. If your life just isn't going how you want and you are not woman enough to be able to stand up and just say, I fucked up and I need to do better, that's your fucking problem. You can't take that shit out on me, and you can put as many Instagram pages and YouTube pages on me that you want to. I don't care. You can send damn letters from Alabama, Tawanna, to damn Jasmine and her mama. You can do that if you want to. That shit don't have my fingerprints. Y'all stupid. You guys are stupid to think that other people are stupid. You guys are stupid to think that because I'm a certain way, because I look like you guys were trying to say I look like Baps. Like I dress like Halle Berry and Baps. Okay. Girl, there is nothing wrong with my Bougetto. Joelle over here in the chat, who is familiar with Englewood and Once Upon a Twin Mom Life, you know how we roll in Englewood. We are Bougetto all day, okay? All day, every day, okay? Jeans and heels, okay? Louis and t-shirts, you know, Gucci's and tracksuits, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to talk too much. You see me, and that's that on that. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I'm not a bragger, okay? I'm not a bragger. Me living my life, if me living my life is bragging to you, turn down for what? I've been telling you guys for weeks, I'm not turning down for shit. I am who I am. I'm going to be who I am. At the end of the day, People who rock with me, rock with me. If you don't, if that means that I crawl to wherever I crawl to, then that's just what it's going to be. I don't need a fast skate for nothing. I'm me. And if y'all don't like that, that's okay, because somebody else will. There's millions and billions of people out here. I'm not waiting for just you, because I don't fuck with you. And if you were smart, you would stop fucking with me. If you don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. Stop making up excuses to not like me. Fran makes it seem like she did it all herself. You know what? To a certain point, at a certain point in my life, I did do it myself. Okay? And at a certain point in my life, I'm not doing it by myself. I was single into my 30s. I worked, I saved, I paid my bills. I've told you guys I didn't have amazing credit, but I had enough credit during the time when they were just giving houses away practically to be smart enough to get a mortgage. Are you kidding me? At a certain point in our country, you barely needed to show an ID at a closing. And if you were too dumb to buy a house back then, that's your fault. Okay? I wasn't. I sure wasn't. I sure wasn't. It was the mortgage for me. Okay? It was the come up for me. And if you're talking about my parents passing away and doing what they were supposed to do as good parents who have insurance policies and property and whatever, I would hope that any of you out here would not leave your children in a situation where they're having to do GoFundMes to bury them, okay? That hopefully you will have more than enough for them to not only handle things in a beautiful way, but to have something to remember you by, and to remember you by, and to remember you by, okay? Check my resume, okay? Google me. That's all I got to say. At the end of the day, I am not the president of Coca-Cola. I am a corporate girl who had a corporate job, who had a strategy, and the strategy was always make more. Let me tell you my initial strategy. My sister told me double your salary with your age. So when you're 25, you should be making 50,000. When you're this age, you need to be making that. Always double your age, okay? And if you're not doubling your age, it's a good thing to try to have as a benchmark, okay? My sister said, as long as you double your age, you're going to be okay. I just love, see, I was talking to you guys last week about the convenient, Nicole, thank you again for bringing up this question. I was talking about the convenient bad guy. There's always the convenient bad guy in relationships where you've got the guy who's a player. You knew he was a player. You knew he wasn't loyal. You knew he had community dick, but you decided to make him your man. You even decided to have a baby with him too, okay? That's the convenient bad guy that you call your friends about all week long. But then when he comes to lay the pipe on Thursday to Sunday, then you're back on the phone on Monday. Okay. That's the convenient bad guy because you're mad because he's not dropping everyone for you. But you also selected that life, Keisha. Okay. Splash is the convenient bad guy. Okay. If someone puts it out and it is what it is, why are they the bad guy? Okay. Now I'm gonna flip that on Keisha. If Keisha is okay with what she's okay with and her man know what's going on in that relationship, is she dumb? You might think she's stupid, but that's her relationship. So sometimes you just have to say, you know what? If you like it, I love it. Okay. Olivia, if you like it, I love it. Okay. Okay. Now, back to me. I'm phony. I'm this. I'm that. Why? What makes you, who are you to say I'm phony? What receipts do you have that I'm phony? Because I make it seem like I did it all myself. I did do a lot myself. And my husband did a lot for himself. You're talking about people who got married at an earlier age. at a later age. My husband was 35 years old. I'm trying to think now. I'm doing my math. We've been married for 7 years. Yeah, 35. He was 35. Okay. And I guess I was getting ready to be 43. You know, I mean, guys, you guys got to realize that the daggers that you throw at me, you're just talking about yourself. I'm talking about these episodes, and I'm seeing the patterns. And yes, we are discussing people's lives in theory, but these are fucking TV shows to me. If you didn't put this shit out for it to be discussed, if I knew that my content was creating a certain type of dialogue, guess what I would do? I would change my content. Duh. Okay. Okay. Come on now. Let's not be stupid here. We're not victims of the information that we put out. That's silly. I'm not going to be the convenient bad guy on the YouTube streets because I've done too well for you or you. I'm sure there's people out here living very well. You guys just don't have channels sitting in your living room. And if you decide to, be careful because there's some hating ass bitches out here that want to try to degrade and discredit every little thing that you have done. And then they'll say that your husband is a kept man. Guys, let me tell you something. It's, you know, look, I don't have to tell you all of my business because this is Love, Lies, and Lace Fronts. I talk about YouTube channels, okay? And you see what's going on over on my vlog channel. If you want to know how I'm living or what we're doing, go over there. And a lot of you have, because my views have doubled in the past couple of weeks. And thank you. Thank you, Jesus, because that was the plan. If you go to my vision board party in January, that was the plan. That's the plan. So all of you talking about me, guys, you know what? To whom much is given, much is required. And I understand that, you know, sometimes people are going to talk about you because that's what I do. But at the end of the day, for you to sit around to try to discredit me rather than stick to the episode is not about debunking my credentials, okay? Go to another channel for that. Right. A whole kept man when he's coming home from work every day. And I've been here since Rona. Okay, come on. Make it make sense, dummies. Make it make sense. All you unsuccessful, broke assholes who have nothing better to do but sit around and throw cash apps to a panhandler. Girl, you go right on ahead. This ain't for you. This is not the broke bitch meetup. Broke bitch, basic bitch. This is the baddies, okay? This is bougie gang gang up in this thing. Even if you're in the bushes, you know you want to be bougie. You know you want to have more, be more, do more, see more. Are you kidding me? My God. I mean, if I was telling you a different story every other day and not consistent with my shit, then maybe you would be like, you know, she said this, but I think she said that. I have been telling you the same. You know, real stories are not always going to be the same. Understand that. But the facts remain the same. When you are not operating from a script, things will, because along the way, your brain opens different keys. So sometimes you might, oh yeah, I remember this and that. It was raining that day. I completely forgot about that. Right. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to remember different things as your memory jogs. That's called you're unlocking your long-term memory. Any of those who have studied the brain and understand how short-term versus long-term memory. See, and another thing that people can't get with, they just can't really wrap their heads around how fucking smart I am. And that's on per, okay? I'm not trying to brag here, guys, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I venture to guess that a lot of you are smart cookies too, okay? Because game recognizes game and people navigate in similar circles, okay? If the dumb bitch meetup wants to be the dumb bitch meetup, let them be the dumb bitch meetup. I don't care. I'm not hating on y'all over there. Stop worrying about what we're doing over here. We're on success tracks. Okay? We're people getting off this live stream and planning vacations and parties and DJs and catering and such. Waiting for packages to come to the door. Do try-on hauls and OOTDs and plan dinners with lobsters and steaks. Okay? Okay? Stop playing with me. I'm not a rich bitch. I'm a bitch that works hard, and my man works hard too. And you guys happen to see a snapshot into my home because I happen to vlog a little bit around the house, a little bit. Y'all don't see everything. Y'all see the kitchen and the dining room and the living room, and you see this office. And sometimes you catch my bedroom. There's plenty you have not seen. Okay. And that's because my family deserves what? That's their privacy. All right. So that's what I do, because I got to leave something for season 25. Okay. I can't show you guys everything. All right. Okay. Ordering vacation outfits and upgrading hotel rooms. Yes, D. Harold. Can we have the villa on the second floor? Thank you. Or can we have the villa with the infinity pool, please? All right. Okay. And shouts out to the road trippers out there. Okay. Shouts out to the road trippers. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Facilitating custom clearance for my multiple pallets of cognac. Yes, Steph M. I'm waiting for my taste. I'm waiting for my taste of acquired taste. Yes, we have a manufacturer of that good cognac in the house. Okay, guys. And we have people out here who are working towards their careers. And people who are well into career, who are looking and checking those 401ks to see, okay, is this the year that I just say I'm done? I'm done. Starting their businesses, all of that. Guys, come on. There's levels to this. Everybody is not where they want to be. But if you know where you are going, you have ambition, you have aspirations, you are on your shit, then you're probably over here. If you are a dry, sorry loser who likes to hate rather than motivate, try to chop down rather than, okay, if that's how you're doing it, good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care how, girl, have y'all heard? I don't care how Olivia makes her money. I don't care how she spends it. I don't care how much she makes. I don't care if she has food stamps. Finances are not my platform over here. I don't give a shit. I make money on YouTube just like these chicks do. Okay? They have bigger, when you have a bigger piece of the pie, you get a bigger piece of the pie. Also, depending on how you optimize that pie. Okay? Because just because you got what appears to be a big piece of the pie doesn't mean that you know how to, I saw someone put in the chat, finesse. Okay? All right? Certified haters, y'all, the lines are open. But at the end of the day, your girl can't stay here all day because I got a garden to go get into, and I got a whole nother channel that is waiting on me. Okay. If you want to see how I do it, where I do it, what I'm doing, come to Francoise Vlogs. Because that's where I talk about me over there. And we talk about you ladies. Here we talk about these channels that put the fuckery and the foolishness out, and maybe some ones that don't. But I set the pace. You guys put forth the questions. And Nicole, I so thank you for bubbling that up, because that was a good one. And I appreciate that. It was very appropriate and right on point to let these sour chicks know, sour, sad, and salty, and probably lonely, that it's, what I'm saying? Like, girl, bye. Let's see. So Steph is in New York State, and I think their cognac has distribution in New York only. at this time, I don't know, Steph, if you ever want to come on at some point and give us an update on acquired taste cognac. I think we all almost need like a morning little beverage if you're not at work at the moment. How many times has Big Funky stated that she would be with a female? Many. She's thirsty. Look, this is my take on that. Olivia is not bisexual. Olivia is thirsty sexual. Okay. She's a thirst pocket. Olivia is going to go whichever way the wind blows to get that clitty clack handled. Okay. I'm sorry to be so graphic, guys. You guys should know. Put those headphones in. She is a thirst pocket. She wants sex. Okay. And, you know, look, not to drag Strong Mommy Chrissy into it, but at the end of the day, Strong Mommy Chrissy is up for some fun too. I mean, some people just like to get down like that sexually. I don't know that these people are bisexual more than they're just open. They just open. Okay. They open to some whatever floats their boats. Okay. But when Ming hit on Chrissy on that video, which I think was staged, I don't know. Chrissy looked appalled, but the main thing that she said is, I'm in a relationship. Okay. So, I think Zolo Bands, thank you for the, Capricorn lady. Thank you for the super sticker, hun. Thank you so much. I think that if Zolo was bisexual at any point in his life or is, you know, I see him as someone who's lived on the streets and he may have had to survival sex at some point in his life and sell the sausage for money. We see that he is someone who is not above optimizing and monetizing whatever he needs to get some coin. So, you know, sex working to me, I don't want to re-victimize the victim. I'm not certainly calling him a victim at this moment because I don't know what his track is. But what I do know is this is a guy who's had it rough. And I got, you know, this guy's trying to work some things out. I think Olivia is his kryptonite. I think he does like her. I think he's probably baffled as to why. But these two don't do anything but bring out the worst in each other. And it's playing out on the YouTube streets. So if they like it, I'm going to talk about it. Okay. Guys, we're over 2 hours. I thank you so much for coming through. You guys are awesome. I hope I answered your questions. And we're going to leave it at that. I think we had fun though. I think we had some hee-hees and some ha-has though earlier. He just likes her warm bed and food. And that could be survival sex, right, Amanda? Survival. I don't see how they can just go give their temple. Well, because you value yours, hun. And you have a spiritual connection with your body. That's why you're calling it a temple. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? There's levels. Remember, guys, there's levels to this. We see what we see because we've either been through experiences or we were lucky enough to have wisdom just given, you know, just given to us, poured into us, right? But some people need to see and experience, right? They don't see until they experience it, and then they remember, oh, my mom told me not to do that, or oh yeah, my dad said that would happen if I did that. It's not always something bad, but some people need to experience some things, right? It's, are you going to go the long way or the short way, right? Absolutely, Z lady. So yes. But you know, with that, honestly, I mean, yeah, I roast and gag, but I extend a tremendous amount of grace to people. Okay. I see the journey. I'm not ridiculing everyone's journey. I'm just talking about it, guys. You know what I'm saying? If you think I'm a messy bitch or I'm a nasty bitch or I'm this, that, and the other thing, okay. You have a right to your opinion, but you don't have a right to lie about me. If you want to lie, go ahead. Go ahead. I can't stop you because that's also something I will waste no time in. But back to these Fukaka Instagram pages, at the end of the day, think about it. To all the dummies out there. One of the Instagram pages followed me yesterday. Do you think I would follow myself on a Fukaka Instagram page? Okay. Be for real. I'm not dumb. What you need to understand so that you can have a little more peace about how I operate on these YouTube streets. Number one, soak in your girl's not dumb. And then from there, think of it outside of your dim-witted dumbass, and not think of it with your logic. Think of it as someone who has logic. And then, okay, then you've got your answers. But if you're thinking it in the realm of your brain and your experiences and your dim-wittedness, yeah, you're going to come up with the wrong answers all the time, because that ain't me. Okay. Guys, I hope that you have an awesome morning. I'm going to go spend some time with mine, and that's that on that. And I'll see you guys later, because, you know, I'm out here, and I need to put up a video today. So there will be something going up, and I may even show up live over there for a little bit, because, you know, I want to show off this garden, because we haven't put the dirt in it yet. Okay. So we're going to be doing that. So I might just set up the camera and let it rip while me and my husband are outside working. I don't know. But if you're not subscribed over there, please, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and come get you some, and have some fun over there. But I got to get out of this office. My husband's home on vacation this week, and it's almost noon, and it's time for me to toss some eggs around, make my family some food, and get back on my wife duties. And that's on her. Okay, guys. So, what are we going to do today? I know you guys like this. I'm gonna have to work on another like hyped outro, because I know you guys like this one. So I'm gonna do this one.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking
Don't
life.
get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still
I'm not bitch.
talk my shit.
I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch.
Whatever.
I'm not bitch.
There's different
I'm not
technicalities to the shit.
I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm not
I'm
bitch.
just saying, whatever negativity. Hold on. Hello.
Call me like 5 hours away.
Alright.
I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch.
Don't get me
I'm
wrong,
not
I'm still a
I'm
petty
not
bitch, and I'll
not
still
bitch.
talk
I'm
my
not
shit.
I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm just playing.
Don't get me wrong, I'm still a petty bitch, and I'll still talk my shit.
I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm not bitch. I'm just playing. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. I will always bring this up for the rest of his motherfucking life. Ooh, why Fashion Nova keep hitting me up though? Cause I'm that bitch. 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 I'm just playing.